think I've not used this thing the best way it could have probably.
No, well, I mean, I said this
Not to
before. I
expect.
think with any of it, you really want to try out the mech for like probably like 4 missions to really nail down how to play it properly, and then you got to play it in conjunction with how the other members of your team are playing theirs. You know what I mean? Over a long campaign, it would be great because you would get really used to certain builds and synergies, and you could make real use of it. Again, if we go back to like if you played it like PvP wargame exclusively, you just be playing matches and matches and matches, and you'd really hone in on it.
There's also other bits and bobs I can do to adapt and change this one a wee bit. But also, once I get the next license, I get the double core bonus, obviously, so I can choose a second core power.
Yeah. Because that's the only there's so many options you can use with the GM as a GM as well. But I've kind of stuck to sort of, like this one is more or less just the same unit multiple times, but that's also because it's thematically fitting in with the story that I'm trying to, build it around. It doesn't make
I think those units work for it in a sense. That's because that's the type of thing that you probably find as well.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a clear idea why I'm using the ones I'm using, but this is why a lot of them are like the monstrosity, which is the biological unit. With other.
That's me not having my bio ammo yet.
Yeah.
I've got an idea possibly it might help get to survive this mission, but it depends, obviously.
Well, the key is you don't even need to survive it. That's not the important part. The important part is dragging that across the screen within. God, I can't even remember how many turns it's supposed to be now. But you have to like start dragging it like now, because you're not going to get it to the other side otherwise. So you're going to really have to coordinate the dragging, and then the next person drags it a bit, and then the next person drags it a bit if you're going to get it across there in time.
But that's what I was thinking it.
Yeah, and obviously, of course, I've built the kaiju in this one to be better at slowing you down, and they can like just pop up and act like traps almost to slow you down. But we'll see.
I've got an idea what I can do with some of this. We'll see, but we're not allowed to say the best for coordinating each other.
I mean, I know exactly what I would do if I was you guys. I can see a couple of ways you could manage it, but there's one very obvious way to do it.
I can see a few bits myself. If they're still trying to get it around to work, basically.
But I also know where all the enemies are, and you don't.
That is different as well, yep. Remember, each one does. So the turret's not mine, that's somebody else's. The turret shoots up and backs up anything.
Oh, yeah, because Prom's got a turret here. I should probably give that some sort of difference there.
Like, technically, that's his turrets, those two. But it's just the fact I can move in people's drones.
One of yours was the turret. You placed the turret, did you not?
No, I don't have turrets, but I can control other allies, drones and turrets and things like that.
That's what it was. Yeah, okay. Okay, so both turrets are his. Okay, that's easy to remember then.
That's why I've got the ability Puppet Master, which and like my other natural abilities.
Yeah. I don't know if Zach's gonna wake up or not. He was up pretty late last night.
Okay. I mean, I would think that he's kind of instrumental if he's going to pull this off, since he has the teleport.
Yeah.
Because he can, like, without helping you too much, he can get to it probably easier than anyone else. And then he can, like, hand it off, and you can, like, drag it the rest of it or something.
Yeah.
Or somebody runs interference so someone else can, like, drag all the way across. Because you have not got a lot of turns to get it across there. Let me just find where the mission was.
The building each drone does. So Sentinel has a protection area. It's a burst 2 area thing. Hive is automatically gives me soft cover. and hostile targets take 1 kinetic AP if they start their turn in the area.
Oh, I just found a table in this that gives you like resources, like suggested resources that you can you get together in your downtime and stuff. Like an extra shield, an extra battery, extra ammo.
That's something to look at. Actually, the downtime area, the what's got the compendium thing. See about different things.
Yeah, I need to remember this. There was something else. Oh yeah, there's something else I noticed that I've been doing wrong, which is when you're rolling to make a save, you use the save value of the thing that's making you do the save. So if I'm forcing you to make a hull save, it's my save value that you have to beat, not yours. And if you're like making me pass an agility save or a system save or something like that, I have to roll against your save value.
Okay, so I'm trying to think of examples.
Well, your thing's got things that trigger, and then I have to do like what, an agility save or a system save. So whatever your save value is for your mech, that's what I have to beat.
Alright.
So it's if otherwise, I mean, usually it's a 10 you have to beat for a save, but if something is causing you to make, forcing you to make a save, that's the value you're up against. The thing that's like actually making you do the save.
Like a weird thing with my drones, they get most of my stats. You know, they've got an HP boost, they got evil, they get my evil, E defense, and SP. I've got down here.
SP, about how many SP it takes to take over. Tactical advantages, yeah, okay, I'm definitely gonna make use of this more when you start going for advantages and resources and stuff in downtime. I hadn't seen it because the tables are like just before the section that actually tells you all the downtime actions you can take. Whoops, if it'd been afterwards I would have noticed it. Right, where the fuck is the mission?
We had to escape with the one thing, but
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to see what the turn numbers were again, because I can't remember.
were we at like 5 or 6? Or were we more than that?
We're at 5.
I know which
because
turn
we've
you're
got 5
on.
turns to get
Oh
there.
shit, no, it's wiped all the turn number. What the fuck? We were on 6, I'm pretty certain. We were halfway through. That's where we were. But I need to check and see how many fucking turns it's meant to be. Right, okay, so it is extraction. I think.
So he's at 10 turns previously.
Well, that's what I'm reading. 10th round, yes. So we must have just finished round 5. Or we're just finishing round 5 because I got 2 guys to move.
I think it's just finishing round 5. You're just, and it was your 2.
Yeah, I've got 2 guys to go. Right, okay, that's fine.
I can remember most of my drones now. I think.
Let me ping. So Zacchaeus. Although the thing would have pinged him anyway, I think. Maybe it didn't. No, he wasn't signed up for it.
There's too much stuff to remember for this one.
Yeah, I agree. Obviously, if you played it for enough time, you would get to know the ins and out more and settle on your favourite and how it synergizes and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's quite crunchy in terms of like the options that you have. So I found like I mean, I prefer narrative, and you just, you know, you got a blank slate to just kind of come up with what you want to come up with. But that's because I like to GM and stuff like that, so I'm always thinking that way anyway. Because I know in my runner game where it's very open-ended and you can come up with all kinds of solutions to stuff. And some people really stumble with that because they do better when they have like a list of things to pick from. But I'm quite a firm believer in lists of things shouldn't be more than 6 to 12 options. Because I think once you get more than like 6 or 7 options, people just freeze up and take too long to decide.
Was one of those options to plant a nuke in the middle of the city?
Well, that was your choice, which made no sense at all when you're going to pay for that strongly.
It'll be fine.
I mean, it might not be fine.
But I think my heat maxed out because of that, though, so
That's what I mean.
it made sense.
Yeah, that made sense. And then that's what I mean. The result from your heat is not going to be. They spent all that last session kind of trying to shake their heat because they couldn't just remove their heat. They had to remove their heat themselves without taking too much more heat. And then the hacker was like jacked in, and Laura's character, but she panicked when they were running out the window, so she just like yanked him while he was jacked in, which is like dump shock. It's called in Shadowrun, but it's like, you know, you take harm when you just suddenly get yanked out of cyberspace without unloading yourself, so to speak. And it would have killed him because it filled up his harm, but he still had loadout left to use his armor, so I let him use that as armor so he didn't die. But yeah, he would have died that session. Which is a good thing he went even the heavy loadout.
I've had one of those things in Cyberpunk where they just kind of turn into an AI, or their mind gets stuck in the Matrix or whatever.
No, they die. You die, man. The Cyberpunk stuff, well, the game, AIs are normally NPCs for obvious reasons. People don't get to be like become AIs. And in Shadowrun specifically, I think the lore is like AIs all have like an original program, like something they were originally designed to be, like a purpose, a function they had, and everything about them is kind of like designed around that. So if they were originally like a military program, they would have that sort of like mindset and skill set.
So they just fulfill their main program
Well, obviously they've gained
to the best of their ability.
Obviously they gained sentience, sapience. So they're a bit more than that now because they're learning, but that's their core of what they're built around. I mean, Shadowrun is its own wacky fucking shit everywhere. It's hard to keep track of.
The only thing I think I don't like about Shadowrun is in the lore and stuff for the tabletop. The dragons are important and stuff, but it feels like they're almost never mentioned in the video games at all.
Yeah, because they're like rulers of the world level stuff. And unless you're doing like some crazy top-end adventure, you're not going to directly interact with them. And you're not really meant to directly interact with them. You're always being manipulated by them and their minions. Although one of the first Shadowrun actual plays I watched was a guy and two his pals. And the first thing they did in the first session was like meet a dragon and then make a deal with it. And I thought that's really like just skipping ahead in the whole fucking build-up, man.
One actual play I watched, the runners met a dragon during the run, and it was like the end of one character.
Yeah.
Because he was literally eaten by a dragon.
Yeah, I mean, at least that's like in keeping with the lore. But it just, to me, it was just like they weren't. I don't think they were even playing like the Prime game where you're top end runners. They were just doing a run, and then like, oh, they met a dragon who's like disguised as a human, and they talked to him and made a deal.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's like it's episode 1.
That's lazy.
Where do you go from there when the first thing you do is meet the end game boss? You know what I mean?
I mean, in like the first session of a Shadowrun campaign, like we got within 3 steps of fucking Loffer himself because one of our crew like called up a fucking Seda group like CEO
Yeah.
executive level contact.
Yeah.
So fucking Loffer in that moment knew that he fucking existed. That was horrifying.
But even then, like, it's a step removed, so you're being manipulated by like the minions, not them directly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But still, it's generally bad if a dragon is aware that you exist, because if you exist, you are part of his schemes.
Yeah, exactly.
No, not if you exist, if he knows you exist, yeah.
Yeah.
Because aren't the dragons the whole reason that the magicker or whatever it was that woke up again? Because someone found a dragon and woke it up.
No, it was the ghost dance that triggered a lot of it, I think.
No, the ghost dance was just part of it. The cycles of magic are like a natural thing. And when
Right,
the age
okay.
of magic ends, like the dragons go to sleep and all that.
I mean, I know it's a cycle, but I thought the ghost dance was the thing that triggered that start of that age.
No.
No?
I thought the ghost
I mean-
dance happened like right after the magic started coming back.
Ah, he's probably
Yeah,
right.
because the Native Americans like used their, I don't know, innate
They had
magic
already-
knowledge to do shit.
They had already known about magic the whole time. They just hadn't been able to use it.
Yeah, because they wasn't strong. But yeah, the dragons didn't cause it either. The dragons just kind of woke up when it happened because they sleep between cycles, I guess.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Like, there are implications that the last cycle was like Atlantis and shit. But it's never really confirmed.
I would keep or take all Shadowrun lore with a very light pinch of salt. Because it's like,
Yeah.
it's like wacky.
Also, remember, there are fucking dragon bones on Mars.
Yeah, it's wacky. You definitely just want to pick the bits that you like and forget the rest.
Yeah. Honestly, I would love doing like a space campaign in Shadowrun. Just because there I would have freedom to do stuff. Because space is not really defined in Shadowrun besides that there are some big corporate stations.
How would magic work in space, though?
It doesn't.
It doesn't. I mean, it
'cause it
works
comes
if
from the
you're
planet?
on a station that has its own biosphere. But if you're on a shuttle or something, it doesn't work.
Magic works like off of like life force, Gaia
Yeah.
energy. That's the mana. So if you don't have like
Oh, so-
a biosphere,
So
we
like ley
said-
lines and stuff.
Yeah, but if you don't have like a biosphere, if you don't have living things, there's nothing generating the mana. So therefore, out in the void of space, there isn't any.
Yeah. Unless like you're on a big space station with its own biosphere.
Or an alien planet that has life.
Yeah.
Which
Like
would be alien
the one
mana.
thing that I always found funny about Shadowrun though is the like the feng shui mechanic where you can just move some stuff around in someone's house and demons will show up or something.
I mean, you can like improve a domain to generate more mana by like adding in like certain plants or putting things in certain positions.
Are we waiting for someone?
No, we're just talking shit because
Okay.
Tom's here now. Right, let me just move. Oh fuck, my eyes are gone. I was watching Lord of the Rings one. It's like killing my fucking eyes to like watch TV for 4 hours in one go.
Wait, you watched Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, we watched the extended ones. I watched the first one yesterday, and I watched the second one again today. Because I tried.
I would say
Anyway,
I would say I pity you, but I don't.
No, why would you? It's great.
Zach wants to know why the eagles don't just fly to Mordor.
I mean, it's so they don't get spotted, right? They're trying to like sneak them. If the eagles flew them, they would just attack them with the Nazguls, and that would be that.
I always thought it because they just scared of the giant floating eye.
I think it's something about. I can't remember. I've not read the books because they're too fucking turgid. The prose is very dense, one. But
I mean, there are several theories why they didn't, and one of them is that they are too large to do it.
is it not in the book, they don't do it because they're kind of like the Ents that way. They're just like, we're not getting involved in the follies of men and elves and all that shit.
Yeah. It's also
I
probably,
always thought it.
so that the book isn't boring.
Well, yeah.
I always thought it was so he would have the opportunity to spend 3 pages describing a tree.
Yeah, that kind of shit is why I've not bothered reading it, man. There's lots of songs and poems and all that stuff in it as well.
He has like a whole fucking setting Bible written about the Middle Earth.
Yeah.
What was it called again? The Silmarillion or something?
Yes, but I mean, you like Shadowrun. Shadowrun has several books, or many books about its setting.
Yeah, but
It even had a movie that wasn't so good.
the Shadowrun
Bright.
movie?
Yeah,
What?
Bright.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, Bright's pretty fucking close to it though.
Yeah, it's like the fucking Orc Cop and all that. Yeah, that was... Okay, I wouldn't say Pride was good.
No, it was terrible. It was awful.
Yeah.
Costumes were great. The world building was kind of cool, but yes, everything else about it was terrible.
Aren't they making like a spin-off from that movie?
Probably.
I thought
Hey,
they
wait
were
till
like
me.
turning it into like a cop TV show or something.
Probably. A cop TV
Right.
show would be terrible.
Oh no, they're making an anime spin-off.
That would be
They
better.
already did. Did they not already do that or something? Was it not like what is Samurai sort of thing?
Yeah,
Like Netflix
Samurai
done it?
Soul. And there's also apparently a manga that's releasing in Japan.
Right, I can't remember, but I'm going to guess this is so. I'm going to buy Doghouse, who is adjacent to this. So
Like
make.
on your move, if you start your move, all my things activate.
Well, I'm not moving though. But yeah, if you've got anything that
There's no
activates when I just start the turn, yes. But if it's based
Yeah,
on
then
movement,
the
then-
stuff will activate then.
so what's
Yeah,
the-
it says at the start of their turn adjacent to this drone.
Okay, so what activates?
Let's see. You have to just check which one's your next. The snare drone. So snare one is an agility save. On failure, you become
Okay,
immobilized.
so what's your save value?
My save value is 13.
So I gotta be at 13. Which I do!
Okay, that's one.
I can't roll fucking
Eh.
to hits to save myself, but I can roll saves now.
Okay, Shredder's next. Starts their turn adjacent to this drone. They must make a hull save. If not, they become
Okay.
shredded.
I made that one as well.
Let's see what else is next. Tempest. I'm just still checking Sentinel. He's 2 spaces away. I'm just checking if Sentinel would activate. 2 per security. Prior hostile cards within the effective take 3 connect from that drone. Automatic fire before making any attack. So Sentinel drone will activate before you make any attack. And the Tempest drone. Any card starts their turn adjacent to the Tempest drone must first time make a hull save.
Which one of these is it triggers on movement? Because that happened last time and that's why I didn't get triggered.
These are not movement. This is if you start your turn. Any character that starts their turn adjacent to a Tempest drone or moves adjacent to it.
Or moves, okay.
So it's if
so
they
what-
start their turn or moves to it.
Okay, so what have I got to roll for Tempest?
Tempest is a hull save.
I failed that one.
You must steal a hull save or take 4 energy and be knocked back 3 spaces directly away from the drone.
Right, and I'm not shredded because you failed that other one, right?
Yes.
So that takes me down to that. And it knocks me back, did you say?
Knocks you back 3 places.
I'm guessing you get to choose what direction I go in then. So do I
It
go
actually just says not back 3 spaces directly away from the drone. So it just says directly away from it, doesn't tell you what direction.
The Tempest, yeah.
The- I remember the button that lets you click it just.
I think 3 is about there.
I think also when the attack happens, I'm not sure if the turret activates or not.
What's the range for the turret? Prom?
That's not my. I don't have the turret.
5.
What? 5?
5.
Okay, so I would have been in a range for that, so that's an extra 3, right? Which is going to be an extra 2, which is going to be enough to kill me. God damn it. I know this is enough. Yeah, so before I get to bite you, that activates, and then the turret finishes me off. And then the corpse is shoved 3 spaces north. Which would actually slam me into fiery death. So, do you want to roll an agility save for me, fiery death?
Okay, I can do that. If I had the sheet open.
And I think my save is a 12.
Agility.
Yeah, you got to beat a 12. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, the size 2 body gets like slammed towards you, but you manage to like move out of the way and it goes past you and splats against the wall. So that's that one dead. And then I got this guy down here, and I think he's going to shoot. He doesn't have line of sight to comedian. Oh, I don't need line of sight, I got seeking.
Yeah, just goes around walls.
Alright, well, I will shoot comedian then. Let's see. Smart, so it's going to be against your D defense. I've got +2.
Alright, so it's got to beat at 10.
Do I have any minus accuracies against you?
Only after I take damage. But I have a soft cover.
Okay, so I got -1. But since I'm not moving, actually, can I prepare? I don't think I can prepare.
As a protocol?
No, as the action, I don't think I can prepare. I don't think NPCs are allowed to.
I think, didn't you say only elites and the one right below them?
Yeah, but he's a veteran. He might be able to actually. Hang on.
Or is it elites and champions?
280. I can't prepare. That's fine. So I'm just looking quick. What the hell is prepare? Prepare's just one accuracy, right?
I don't know.
But why is it not in this fucking... Why is it under...
Prepare.
action?
I think prepare is Overwatch. Or when you, it depends on the action you're doing. Like, are you doing a
Oh, that's specific.
skirmish?
Oh, never mind, never mind.
Are you doing a skirmish or a barrage?
Ah, skirmish. No, that's to set it as a reaction, you're right. It's like Overwatch. But Overwatch is different. Ooh, I could do a lock on though. Okay, yeah, let's try and get a lock on. That's gonna fail. Oh wait, that's what's difficulty though. But I'm assuming your E defense is higher than the 8.
My E defense is 10.
Okay, so I don't get a lock on, so I'm just gonna skirmish. So that does hit you.
Right.
This is actually 14.
That's 14 damage, or is 14?
No, 14 to hit. It's 6 damage, which is burn. So you're also burning.
Didn't I get hit by a burn attack already? Do these giant
they
burn?
just stack. So when you start your turn, you're just going to take extra damage if you've got multiple.
Oh no, because I was wondering if I had resistance to burn yet or not.
If one of the big guys bit you, you will have, because their bite attack is burning.
Okay, yeah, then I have
Resistance. So
No,
you
they
take,
did-
so you take 3 instead of 6.
Alright, I'm at 2 HP then.
But I mean, you're going to get burnt for that too at the start of your when you activate. Okay, and then after doing that, I probably want to move.
Alright, because I do an engineering check first at the beginning of my turn. Or do I do an engineering check now to see if I'm on fire?
It's at the start of your turn.
Okay.
Okay, so that's me. Let's just get you guys added to think. Oh, there we go. Turn 5, yeah.
We got to turn 10, yeah.
So we're going on to turn 6 now. You've got to get that over to the other side of the map by the end of turn 10. So does anyone remember who went last? It must have been Dogcatcher that went last. So Prom, you get to allocate who goes first.
I think our movement's out between us all, try and figure out we're going to get this thing across the field, by the way, because we're not going to make it if we don't start dragging it now.
We can do it like a relay race. One of us just brings it, then the next person brings it further, and
Yeah, and then someone keeps back up with defense stuff.
alright, I'll try to kill this thing.
Okay, so make the engineering save first. It's going to be against...
And I have -1 difficulty for all engineering from the Atlas.
That's fine. So it's going to be against a save of 12.
I would have made it without the difficulty.
Okay, so you will have 2 damage, burn damage, that you'll take from that.
Alright, I'll make a structure check then. Or would that be core stress since it's burn?
Well, no, core stress is heat. Burn and heat are 2 different things.
And do I take 2 heat from that then?
You don't take heat from it at all, it's unrelated.
I got a 3 for the structures. Damage.
You want to roll a second d6? Okay, you lose a weapon. Well, you lose a mount, technically.
I only have 1 more mount.
Well, you've...
Because I lost the other one earlier.
Okay, well then you've lost that mount.
Alright, I don't have any weapons then.
And you're
Just
still
drag
burning.
that thing out.
You're still burning if you didn't put it out.
Yeah. I don't know, what can I do then? I don't have any weapons.
You could drag the thing out, try and drag the base station out as far as you can.
Yeah, I guess I could do that since I just ignore engagements.
Yeah, so just show me where you're going to get next to it to grab it, and then just show me where you're going with it.
I guess I'll go here.
I mean, if you go in a straight line, you're only going 7 rather than 9.
It would have still been 9.
Oh, because you go to it first. So. Okay, yeah, you grab it and you move it. That's your regular move. if you want, you can leave it there, and then you could boost to put more distance between you and potential enemies.
Am I able to repair my mounts?
Yes, you can do a repair.
Alright, I'll stabilize and use a repair.
I'm pretty sure you only repair one.
Yeah, because if I used the stabilize and didn't put out the fire, I would have only be able to wouldn't be able to do a full repair. So I'll repair my guns, I guess.
Yeah, just pick a mount. You repair that mount.
And then I'll do an overcharge to get a quick action to shoot that one.
Okay. That's a hit. 3 damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Does it have... It doesn't have AP. So you do a whopping 2 damage. I do not have any shenanigans for that.
In range of the turret as well.
No, because it's more than 5 away.
And then how would I keep track of one of the dies?
What do you mean?
The gunslinger die?
Just make a note somewhere. What number it's on.
Alright,
Right.
I'm done.
Yep. I am going to make this guy go underground. And then there'll be a rumble as it's obviously moving underground. Right, so who's next, Alex?
Fiery death.
Right, time to burn down some bitches. I forgot what my situation was before I left last time. Okay.
Well, these two beside you are dead, and then you're just surrounded
Yeah.
by drones.
If I
And
remember right,
those are
you were
friendly drones.
yeah. If I remember right, you were dying from friendly fire.
A bit.
From my drones. You mean?
I think you had been burning, but I think you put it out.
Yeah, I stabilized.
But you were shredded still. Well, you stabilized, but you won't be shredded anymore. You're stabilized. Oh no, wait, sorry, you will be. Because for this one, you stay shredded until you heal yourself.
Mm.
But I don't think you have any armor anyway, do you?
I should have like 1 armor.
Right. Okay. So it may
Yeah,
matter.
1 armor.
Okay, so it may matter.
I'm gonna boost to here. And that's my action since the only enemy is like far, far away.
Okay. You don't want to use more boost to get closer to the objective?
I already did my normal move and boost.
Yeah, you can boost the second time. Because the boost is just a quick action.
I can read. Why didn't go there? And that's it.
Alright. Let me see. burst out of the ground. It's going to be a hull save for the comedian.
Nope, that's just a 15.
15's good enough. It's going to miss you anyway. That's a move, that's a quick action, so yeah, that's him done. So who's next, Harlock?
Who hasn't gone yet?
Prom and think.
Then Tink.
Yeah, that probably better, but okay. Okay, lots of moving here.
Yeah, I'll come back in 5 minutes when your drones are all moved.
We've got to move lots of them. Okay.
Fucking swarm. Now you have to move them at the start of your turn, right? It's a protocol.
A protocol, I think, starts it off. Hold on. It doesn't say, no, it's not. Part of Puppet Master, I can move any number of drones within sensor range, including those belong to other characters.
Yeah,
Up
but,
to 4 space.
but when, like, if because it triggers at the start, then it's going to be ones that are within your range before you move. Otherwise, it'll be ones that are within your range after you move.
Alright, cool. Right, so I'll move before I move then. Trying to make sure.
Yeah, so then the 3 that are down here next to you now, obviously they're not going to be within your range to get moved, I don't think.
I had a sensor of 10.
Oh, well, I suppose they may be then.
Yeah,
never-
they were all within range. Where
Okay, never mind. God, there's so many drones.
hard ones of Sentinel will move. Then, if anything comes that way, move 10 where Assassin was. Move Turret to where Assassin was, and Assassin's going to move further down.
Can you not move that turret? No.
I've not moved it, I was moving Assassin because it's going where the Assassin. Hunter will stay there.
I'm just going to remove these dead ones so that I can actually see.
That's me. Hold them all now. Do I want to? Like, I have a choice. I can summon my last 2 drones. So every single drone is released. Or I can just try and perform.
I mean,
Yeah.
it depends what you
I'm
want to do with
call
them.
one or 2.
I don't see any downside to pulling them out.
Alright, let's get the last assassin drone out. And a hive drone's the other one. Hive drone's not really that good to sort of push out. Unless I've got another ally character near me. It's not. I'll leave the hive drone.
Well, tell you what, why don't you just deploy them? Because you can just bring them with you anyway.
True.
Okay, so I put
The hive
both
one's got an attack.
I put the 2 of them beside you there. You can place them wherever you want.
I've got a range of 10 to
Yeah.
let's give the hive one to.
Down there.
Yeah, because it gives him that'll automatically give him soft cover. Just double check the assassin. Assassin drone's got a trigger, also kind of starts to move and enters an area. Makes a ranged attack. It does a 2 grid area. This. The assassin with the sentinel up there then. That's great, we'll put the assassins together. If anything tries to come through this way, it's basically dead.
Okay, but all of that was just your movement, right?
That was my movement, and the 2 quick actions as part of my full action from your turn to activate those 2 other new drones.
Right, gotcha.
So that's basically me then.
Fine. I'm going to move.
From gets a bonus of soft cover. I'm not sure if it's while he's wet next to drone only or if he gets it for the turn.
That's fine. My attacks don't generally involve cover area.
That area around that drone gets soft cover. That's what it is.
Well, I'm going to pop out here, so that's a hull save for you to make, Prom. And you got beta a 12.
It's fun. Is that an area 2? That's out with the area, isn't it? Area 2 from the assassins.
Oh, I mean, he'd definitely be that anyway.
Does that crit let you counterattack?
No, unfortunately not. And then for my action, I'm going to bite you, so that's another hull save.
For me?
Yes. Because it's a hull save when it pops up, and then, oh Jesus Christ, and it's a hull save again. Okay, yeah, so it's not a problem for you at all, so nothing happened. So then it'll be your turn, Prom.
Oh, I made a mistake how the assassins work. I create an area around a line of sight when they activate. And anyone that goes in that area gets shot.
How long's the area?
There's that drone deploy upon point that targets a burst to area of your choice within line of sight.
Yeah, that's
And
what we did before.
sensors.
Yeah, we did that before.
Or is it just like a circle around it then, the assassin? Or I think 8% area, I choose an area around it.
You choose the location within range, and then the burst happens around that location. Or if it just says a burst, if it just says a burst of 2, then it's an AoE of 2, so it's anywhere within 2 of you.
I think that's the Sentinel's got the burst 2 area, the red assassin one's got something. The assassin one is the pond part, it targets it is a burst 2 area of your choice within line of sight.
Yeah, your choice.
Right, that's what I mean, sorry.
Nothing's there anyway.
Aye, I was just checking them, sorry.
Okay, yeah, so it's your Prom. You have your turret down there next to you as well.
Going to do this onto the guy.
Okay, so you're doing 3 bonus damage, cool. Against that big one next to you, I take it.
Yeah, and then I get a +1 accuracy with my Blade Master perk.
Okay.
Just looking right there again.
I don't have any shenanigans, so any accuracy you're adding will just be bonuses.
Yeah, that's what it is right there.
Okay. Yeah, so you remember you can add accuracy to the roll before you make the roll.
How do you?
Or if you want, you could just roll a d6 afterwards separately.
I'll just roll a d6 after.
But yeah, just roll attack. That's a crit, so you're definitely hitting it. Okay, so you're going to do 3 damage, yeah? Plus 3 for the
Yeah.
turret, plus your extra 3. And then you get to roll a d6 to deal an extra d6 damage on top of that. So 14 in total. Are you armor piercing? You're not, so it's going to be 13 in total.
Alright. I think that's
Yeah, that takes off half its health. So that's, or about half its health. So that's pretty nice.
And I'm pretty sure I get a Blade Master dice for it. I think I could have 3 of them.
Oh, is that like you start at 6 and you count down and then you get the dice at the end or something?
Like when you do a successful melee,
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure you get a Blade Master dice.
Yeah, is it like, it's like his other one, it's like it starts at 6 and you count down to 1, so your 6th attack or something like that.
The Blade Master one, you gain a dice every time you crit, and you can use it for other stuff. Or no, it's just
okay,
when you
okay.
hit.
No, it's just when you hit.
Yeah, and they can use it for all those abilities.
Okay, so you can use it to parry, you can use it to deflect, feint, trip, prone. Okay. Cool. I am going to use... What's this guy's movement? Right, that's a move, that's a boost. Places him up here, and then he's going to shoot at Comedian. You count as cover, yes?
Yeah, I have soft cover. I forgot to do my reaction last time to return a. Oh wait, I didn't have guns back at that time.
So this is seeking to smart, so it's against your E defense, which you said was 10.
That's right.
Okay, I got +2 to this, which is 6. That's not enough to hit you anyway.
And then I can only return fire if it hits me.
So I guess he's done. That's all mine, so Prom, you're allocating who's going first for turn 7.
Tarlock.
Okay. That's 5 hexes. Okay. Shooting both guns, one with an accuracy. Good skill. Am I in a danger zone?
Danger zone.
Oh, if I fire, I just overheat. That's not good. I already used the AI action. Yeah, I need to attack with the melee weapon because all others make create heat.
Right.
So going closer to the monster. And then...
Just a melee attack.
Yep.
So it's 15 to hit.
No accuracy. Should I reroll again? I rolled with accuracy.
Well, you got 21 anyway.
Okay. And because I'm in a danger zone. Yes, it deals +2 burn. And +1d6 more damage. So 5, so 7 more. That's 11 damage then. And because I hit, I can roll another attack with the weapon.
I believe
Mech.
burn ignores AP. Or armor, rather.
I don't know, but the weapon is AP anyhow.
Oh, okay.
And the second one is a 13. That doesn't hit, I think.
No, because it's a 15 you need. But you get the
Yeah.
second. Is this the secondary attack?
There's a secondary attack.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's against everyone within blast 1 of the target.
Yeah.
Which includes comedian. So what's comedian's evasion?
16.
Okay, so you're fine. Okay, yeah, it's not dead. So is that you?
Yeah, that's it for me. Yes.
Yeah, I imagine you just blast a big hole and like the rear end of this thing's body, but it has a massive hulk of a body and it's not going to slow it down too much.
Yeah.
In that case, I guess since this thing is half dead, it's just going to try and bite comedian. So it's a hull save for you, comedian. That's the fail, so that's going to be 5 burn, which will be 3 burn with your resistance.
Alright.
And then, well, you can just disengage your enemy, can't you?
Yeah, I don't count as being engagements with larger enemies.
I'm gonna burrow back underground for my movement. Tarlock, who's next?
Comedian.
Alright, so I'll make an engineering check to see if I'm on fire, right?
Yes. You won't have difficulty, I'm assuming.
I have difficulty on all engineering checks and saves.
Oh, okay. So then,
That's-
yeah, you'll take another 2 burn damage. Sorry, you got burned again there, didn't you? So,
I put the other one out.
You put the other one. Okay, yeah, so just 2 for that one. But you're still burning.
Yeah. It's fine. I'll shoot this guy next to me then.
Okay. Now he is a 19 to hit.
A 19?
Yes. And if you're shooting an auxiliary weapon, you can only do 1 damage.
Alright, so with the Ghost Weave, I start my turn invisible.
Okay.
So I'll move next to him.
Okay, so you're not dragging the objective this turn.
No, then I'll
Have you counted the hexes to make sure it's physically possible to drag it across there?
it'll be fine, probably.
I counted it. We actually have to move it by now. If we don't move it across for the next 3 turns, we won't make it. And that's if someone drags it now close to another character, and another character moves it across.
And who can still move?
Well, it's got to be you that moves it, and then you could pass it over to one of them.
There's
Because obviously, like Prom and N-Tank are set up, they could pass it along to each other. Or close enough to it.
about 32 hexes approximately. can't get to drag fully. 2 seconds, I'll try and get an exact number.
And then Prom can teleport it.
I mean, you can shoot the guy after you've moved.
Oh yeah, I do have 18 range.
Dax Elastic, I can teleport with it.
You can teleport to it, but you can't teleport with it. Yeah. Because the whole ship is not going to disappear with you.
27 from where you've moved it to now.
Alright, so before I make the attack, it has to make a hull save or be knocked prone.
Do you have Seeking? Because
I have Arcing.
Alright, okay, so you go right over it. Okay, so I have to make a what, sorry?
It has to make a, since I'm still invisible, it has to make a hull save.
Ooh,
Or
that's
we
okay,
knock
because I get accuracy for that. Alright, what's your save value?
Wait, is it a hull save?
I got crit anyway.
Ah, yeah, you're fine. My save is only 13.
Oh, fuck it. Doesn't matter that I'm evasion 19 when you get 25. Fucking hell.
Yeah, because the first shot with an auxiliary weapon, I get accuracy, and then I have accuracy for steady aim, and then the gun has accuracy.
But it's only doing 2 damage, is that right?
Yeah, so it only does 1 damage though, right?
If it's auxiliary, yeah. But I don't have armor, so you do actually hurt me. Obviously, I don't have a lot of health.
And then I'll use my other gun to shoot this one.
Yep.
Oh, I guess I also got a 25.
Nice. Okay, well, you can roll the d3 for damage again. No, so it's 2.
Oh, but it'll...
The turret will
Is that-
activate and it'll do 5 total.
Alright.
What damage type is it?
Kinetic.
And it's not armor piercing, right?
No.
Okay, so it's still alive. Not by much. Still alive. In that case, I am going to... Is that even going to work against him? I'm going to go underground. I believe I can do this. And then I'm going to move. I'm supposed to be beside you here. And then I'm going to pop up out of the ground again. So that's a hull save for comedian and a dog catcher.
You'll trigger the assassins.
Yeah, I know.
Both of them will.
But the hull save still goes because it's just a part of the movement.
The soft cover help them from the hive drone.
Not from this. It's not an attack. It just the ground shakes when I pop up out of the ground.
All right, just checking.
Hull save prom. Oh, okay. So you're prone. And then what's the thing that triggers?
Teleport
this.
away, I'm pretty sure.
What was
I'll let
the...
Prawn do this, but it's the assassin drones will trigger.
Yeah, so what's the assassin drone? What's the damage?
I get a grit roll as a bonus to roll, and they deal 3 kinetic damage.
Oh, so you got to roll to hit still?
No, I get a grit, it says.
No, you just add your grit to your attack roll.
Oh,
But your
got
shield,
3 then.
your shield do that anyway. Yeah, so just roll 20. Roll a d20, or just roll one of your weapons. It misses because you need that 15.
Roll second.
Oh fuck, there's 2 of them, Jesus Christ. Oh wait, those are smart. Hang on, you might actually hit me.
Don't know if they're
'Cause
smart, these ones.
they are,
Tag.
it says
Tags drone.
It says smart. It says, oh no, that's your other weapon, sorry.
Assassin drones are not smart ones.
Okay, so your
I'll
second
just
one
read
hits
that.
me, and it hits me for how much?
3 kinetic plus gaining your grit as a bonus. I've got a grit of 3, so it'll be
6
6
plus another 3 from the turret, which is going to kill it. So it pops out of the ground, it knocks Dogcatcher prone, and then it dies to turret fire. Or drone fire, I should say.
The hive as well. The hive would have triggered too.
So then it is Alex who's going next.
Dogcatcher can go next.
Alright, so you're prone prom. But that takes up your base movement just to stand up.
Alright.
But then
Stand up.
you have your quick actions.
I'll go invisible with the infiltrator.
Okay. Is that protocol? Or does it use up an action?
I don't think so. I think it's just a talent, like a skill.
Yeah, or if it's a talent. If it doesn't have the tag, quick action or full action, then it would be. Okay, so you're invisible. You stand up because you're that way, and you get 2 actions. So what'd you do?
Because I think I can't do.
You drag the drone thing, get it closer to our exit.
I can't move.
You can move. You can use your quick actions to boost.
Okay.
So if you wanted to do that, you would boost once to get next to it, and then boost the second time to drag it. If that's what you're doing, you can just show me where you're going, and then I'll move it for you.
So my speed is 6, so...
Just left of that assassin drone, I think.
Yeah, right here.
So that's going to be like there.
I'm in the drone.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be underneath it or it's flying around, that should be fine. Okay, he's dead. This one went underground. Oh, fuck, I never triggered him. Bollocks. That was my mistake.
It's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna move my guy first. I had an Overwatch that did not trigger because I wasn't paying attention. So 6 gets me there. I'm gonna pop up here. That's a hull save for Comedian. Which he aces. Then I'll move just a little bit.
all the stuff triggers. You're next close enough to one of the assassin drones, and the hive drone I think activates.
Okay, so roll for the
hostiles
roll the assassin drone first. Plus your grit is 8, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna miss with that one. What's the hive one?
Just double check the hive. I'm just double check the hive triggers. When it yeah, it's also it's hive. Hostile characters take damage at the start of their turn in the affected area or enter it for the first time in a round.
Well,
Yeah, so you'll
enter it,
take one kinetic AP damage.
which becomes 4 because of the turret. Which becomes 7 because of the other turret to the left.
Oh yeah, it's in range of that.
Seven. That's gonna be 6. Takes into this. Okay, that's my turn. Who's next, bro?
Hank.
Okay. Let's finish. Just leave the turret there. Tempest. Move next to that thing for it to trigger. Leave the assassins in there. Leave the hive there because that'll trigger. I'll move that hive. That's all the drones move. Okay, so let's get this. So I can move 5 to get to it, and then I can move. So I can pick this thing up.
Well, you need to go 6 to get to it.
Alright. So use a boost then to get to it, and then.
Yeah, but I mean, if you've still got
No.
quick action, you can go do another boost.
Yeah, I'm going to do that and move it along the other way towards the Guardian drone and the Hive drone and that. That's why I moved them there, so I can move it across with me to there.
So, what's it? You move 6?
Move 6 to get to it, and then I can move another 5. It should take me down to the Guardian drone and the Hive drone.
Takes you bottom left of the hive drone. I don't know why you keep measuring
Yeah.
it from one space away from you.
So I not realise I'm doing it. Oh, I thought I had the Guardian drone next to me then when I made that. That's gonna.
Yeah, so you would go there, and then it'll be right behind you.
Oh damn! I misplaced the Guardian drone then. Oh,
I mean, yeah, there's so many drones, it's not going to matter so much.
well, the Guardian's my big defender. That's why it puts a difficulty in all your things. Events me plus puts resistance to any drones around me.
Okay.
That's the reason why I have that one. That's why I have that one following next to me all the time, or try to arrange it so it's next to me.
Right, I'm going to move this guy.
That'll be me anyway then.
I'm going to fly around to there.
In your movement, you'll target the thingy, the Sentinel drone.
Sure. What,
The Sentinel.
yeah, what stats that I need to roll?
Versus control hostile cards within the effect area take 3 kinetic damage from drones. It automatically fires before making any attack.
Okay, but you still
Oh
need
no, I
to
think
hit
that's it. I think it's the assassin one. Sorry, I'm not sure if you move into it activates. The hostiles within the affected range. So when you move by, I don't think it would activate then. I think it's only if it stays. I'm mixing it with the assassin.
Yeah, because I'm not starting my move or ending my move there. I'm just passing through.
Yeah.
I am going to take some heat so that I can shoot. And I'm going to shoot at Doghouse.
I've got soft cover because of the hive drone.
Yep. Okay, and I got +2 to this. Which is the 2. Well, it becomes a 4, so that's going to miss you. I'm assuming your E defense is higher than 4.
Double check.
There's no way it's lower.
Yeah,
than
E
that.
defense is 11.
Yeah, so it's going to miss you.
Drones, fetch. Fetch.
Okay, round 8 for you guys. I think you're getting nominated.
I might go first here just so I can have fun and find that flying all the drones at you. Plus, we need to get the target anyway further along, so makes sense. Snare won't make it. Hunter will make it. Shredder will make it. If Sentinel's in my range, he can move. Yep, he'll. Let's move the assassins up a bit. She'll leave one of the assassins. So it's ready to shoot that thing with the hive and the tempest. Turret's in good position. Snare. Snare there. Yeah. Okay. And the other ones. Tempest is too far away. Sentinel's fine though. Can move half. The Sentinel's fine. I can move a 10. Right, so I'll use that and a boost to get to the Sentinel drone, dragging the thing with me.
Well, you can only move 1 movement with it. So you could move
Alright.
with it, and you could boost afterwards, but it's only going to move the move because you're slowed while you're dragging it. So you can't boost.
Right, so I'll move 5, then I'll be up at the Guardian then. Well, before that I'll move the set for protection. There we go, so I'm next to in front of the Guardian drone, I think, if I
Yeah,
move.
just move yourself and I'll put this next to you.
Should be 5 there, I think, yeah. And I can use a boost to, I can't use a boost to move it again though.
No, you're slowed.
Alright, cool. Alright, what else can I do then? I can't use my super weapon. Actually, I've not used the full action yet, so I can use my super weapon.
Yeah.
Alright, may as well use it then on your thingy, because it's next to my drones. And none of the allies are near it, so we'll do it from the...
Which guy?
Use the hunter drone. So it's 10 away and I can use the effect.
I'm confused. Oh, because you're seeking. No, what tags your thing?
It's my super weapon. I can use my super weapon from any of my nexus, any of my drones. As long as it's within sensor range.
Right, okay. You don't need line
So
of
it's my
sight.
super... No, because it's using from the drones.
Okay.
That's it there.
I'd miss it anyway.
And what you got? I only as I get the second protocol on it, so it's smart, by the way, and armor piercing.
Yeah, but you missed.
All right, cool.
You need that at 19.
Right, because I thought the smart was this E defenses. I might mix it with something else.
Oh no, you're right. You are totally right. E defense is 10, so you will hit him, yes. Is it just a flat 3? There's not a turret there, right?
The other turret, yeah. I'm just checking it's 5 spaces away. Just 5 spaces.
So 8. That's going to take me down one. I need to roll for structure. Ooh, I forgot to think for the reroll. I do not. Oh, hang on a second. So I have the reaction. I fly 6 spaces and the attack misses. That's what I'm going to do.
Nothing I'm going to stop you from moving. I'm checking.
You can't for that one, it just says you avoid stuff. It doesn't trigger any other reactions.
I didn't trigger reaction. Okay.
Do not take structure. I should actually have done that in my last one as well. 5 plus, I get to keep this.
It avoids all the attacks then.
Yep.
Damn, that'll be up.
So that's his battle roll.
Not Haji.
He's all about avoiding stuff. Right, so that's you. So then it's gonna be me. And I guess what I want to do is come down here. Definitely range. Right, you're gonna have cover, correct?
Yeah, does he get a second move? Because I thought he moved already. He attacked me first time.
No, that's a reaction.
Or when he moved here first time to shoot me.
That was last turn.
Was it? I thought it was this turn. Right.
No, because you're doing the first turn this turn. I see the hard luck is fine.
Right, cool. No problem.
I think they're going to pull off enemy hard luck. Right, you're in cover. I'm going to shoot you.
Yeah, soft cover +1 difficulty because of the guard.
Yeah, I got it. 3 is a 5, but that's not going to hit you anyway. Alright, tank, nominate.
Starlock, alright?
He's gone.
Alright. On you go, comedian.
Alright, since you've got the thing, I'll just try to wrestle with this giant one. You can't grapple with stuff that's bigger than you can, you?
I can't grab what you can, I think. You've got a whole bunch of stuff.
Only things that are size 1.
You don't count as a size bigger for grabbing stuff?
I count as size 1 for grappling.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, it's size 2.
I guess I'll start my turn invisible.
think I might need one to use near the end because I'm about 2 squares short, I think, in getting to it at the end. 2 or 3 squares if I'm dragging it myself.
Ah, that's a good. What's your movement?
My movement's 5.
I would
Right.
just have it.
You can still grapple a size 2, you just can't drag it around.
Oh. It's fine. I should probably focus on the objective, right? Alright, I guess I'll use 3 boosts.
Alright.
Or 2 boosts.
This thing's going to go underground and it's going to move.
I think the hive hits him before he leaves, the big guy.
Probably.
When they start their turn, they take 1. First time around, they take 1 kinetic AP damage. And I think any character that starts their turn adjacent to the Tempest drone or moves adjacent to it first time must succeed a hull save or take 4 energy damage as well.
I'm just counting. So I'm taking an extra 3 from that turret. Hull save, did you say?
A hull save, yeah.
That's not going to pass. Or I take what? 3?
4 energy damage, and you get knocked back 3 spaces directly away from the drone.
Right, well that would just knock me into the wall, so I wouldn't move anyway. And then I'm going to move there and I'm on the ground, so that is a movement and a boost. So yes, I'm going to pop up again because I have another quick action. So it's a hull save for Doghouse.
And then other stuff will trigger.
Yes. Ah, you made it, you fucker. Okay, so it triggers when he pops up.
Sentinel effect takes 3 kinetic from the drone automatic fire.
Alright.
I think that's the only one that actually is in the area. The guard drone just pretends. Yeah, it's just the Sentinel one that will go off there.
Yep, it's still alive. But now it's blocking you, haha. Okay, Alex, well, problem is going to be you.
My turn. Do I try to stay alive or?
I need you to kill the big guy in front of me so we can actually get by him. Achieve our objective.
Well,
It's not such a good teleport.
yeah. Can I boost and do another teleport?
Well, I think all your movements are teleport, right?
Yeah.
So you could. I mean, if you're going to shoot him, I think you've got line of sight to him.
So my rockets are +5. I could drop a turret right here.
I mean, you would be able to tell by looking at it the thing is very badly damaged already. It probably wouldn't take much to kill it.
Alright, I'll just do a boost. I should be able to boost and then do an attack, right?
You can boost in the skirmish, yeah.
Alright, so I'll do a boost, so I guess I'll...
Jeeps.
Oh, that's the fucking roll we always needed before. So I can go anywhere, really. I can
Pretty
ignore
much,
this guy
yeah.
completely and just like. Alright. So I'm still invisible though, right? Yeah, I am.
You're invisible until you shoot, I believe.
Okay, so this is. I'm gonna go right here. Let me look at my thing really quick, because I have another thing for invisibility. When I make an attack while invisible.
I'm just gonna put you there because you're beside them, not on top of them.
Right. Alright, I guess I'm just going to attack with my sword while invisible. Never mind, I thought I had a bonus. Drop.
So a melee attack's full action, so you would have to do your overheat, overcharge thing in order to do that one.
Okay, so I'll overcharge twice.
Alright, remember, Doug, that the melee attack is only a full action if it's a super heavy.
Is it? Improvised
Yeah.
attack is a full action though.
Yeah, because if you can do a melee attack if you have like a, and then if you have like a close quarters gun, you can use that also. Because you can do a barrage with a melee and a close quarters gun.
Okay, so you can skirmish as a melee as long as it's able to use melee. Oh, as long as it's within threat, okay. Right, okay. I was just assuming they were all full because the improvised one was. Yeah, sure, okay. I mean 13 is not enough to have enemy because you need a 15. Unless you've got accuracy. In fact, you do have accuracy because you're partisan, right?
Yeah, I do. I should have a couple.
Okay, so roll if you've got more than one, then you roll several d6, but if you only got one, you roll 1d6.
On this compendium thing, it says I have a few things that can be accuracy, but
Well, how many accuracy does it say you should have for a melee
I
attack?
pulled it. I'll just do the one. I know I have the one for sure.
If you have multiple, you just roll multiple and you use the highest one, so it's the difference. I mean, roll one,
Just roll
see.
it.
16 is enough anyway, so that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 3 damage. And you did an extra.
Is there
You do an
a,
extra
there's-
d6. That's a crit. You have your
I only do an extra d6 if that's
If
a
it's a
crit, but
crit,
I should
yeah.
have another. I should have another drone right here, right?
he moved it because he had the power to move them.
Okay, so it should be another +3. Oh, I could hunter mark that guy. No, it's too late. I didn't. I already.
I
Whatever.
think 6 damage is enough to kill it anyway.
I forgot about the hunter mark. I forgot it.
6, yeah,
I
you
can
you
reuse it.
only needed 5 to kill it, so
Nice. Save the day.
I will just remove that.
Ta-da.
Yes, he appears out of nowhere, slashes with his sword, kills the thing dead, and slumps over its carcass. I mean, it's actually, I suppose, technically.
Is it going to explode?
No, you can use the carcass for cover. I don't think it's an obstacle though. I think you can just climb over it if it's dead.
Oh, so that should be another dice then, right? I should have a second.
Yeah, you should have the dice for your melee thing. They let you do the fates and that kind of shit. But I mean, it's dead anyway. Right, so I have. Who do I still have to go? I move this one. And that's all of its actions. And then it would just be Tarlock, and Tarlock would move up a little bit probably. I don't think he's going to mark too much at this point in the game anyway. So that's now round 9, and Prom, you get to pick who goes first.
I think
Right, move some drones quick.
I say that you three all felt a rumble underneath you, as if something was moving underneath you. So there's very definitely at least one still in operation.
Oh god, man, we're all gonna die.
Bear with me, just move some drones.
Yeah, just swarm him.
Yep.
I mean, I think he's going to survive anyway because he's got his barrel rolls and trickery. He just doesn't do a lot of damage.
Things to help stop and defend, that's it. Okay, let's drag this. That's how far I can make it with it.
Who, Alex or me?
Okay, so it's like
Me. That's how
here.
far I can drag it.
Yeah, it's like half a hex closer to you than it looks just now. So problem
My
is,
mech's made for
sorry.
teleporting. I can only go 5 spaces if I drag it.
I mean, you just have turn
Yeah,
10 as well.
Oh.
I think it's
So it's
actually
just
maybe
about-
the start at 10th round. Let me just check. Because I know it said 10th, but I didn't check and see if it said
Oh, yeah.
the end of the start.
I could drag it, and then he could drag it, and Alex could drag it.
Yeah, and nothing else is going to get in the
Probably.
way.
So everything else is just bonus just now.
Whose turn is it right now?
It's still mine. I've got a full actions to do, which is basically I'm going to just use my super heavy weapon on the thing again.
You've got till the end of the 10th round.
Well, your thing has a
Oh,
chance
yeah.
of dodging if I. So your thing's got a thing about dodging if I hit you with my super weapon.
For who? Hitting me with a super weapon?
Malice's character, the bad guy one. So I can use my super weapon again, but he dodged it last time, so I'm just trying to figure that out. So I'm not sure if it's worthwhile just leaving my drones then, so when he starts his turn, those will activate and do stuff.
I mean, I would think that's probably the way to go.
Yeah, because if I try attacking you, it doesn't really do much. Best thing I'll do is I'll go and brace then. Or if I go and skirmish, then I can use my super weapon as a quick action then.
You can also prepare and then define when that triggers, and when that trigger happens, you can shoot. So you could say, like, if a kaiju pops up out of the ground, that's the trigger for my action. And then as long as it's within range, you can shoot it.
With my super weapon, I thought that would be restricted. So means it's super heavy, that's why.
You would... Well, actually, hang on. You've got you've got a free shot just now with your weapon because you shot last time. You remember? It gives
Oh,
you
yeah,
a free
that's
second
protocol.
shot. Yeah, so you can shoot that guy. You had line
He
of
was nowhere
sight.
near it. I was at the start of the turn, but
Yep.
none of my drones were near at him. And I think it's a burst movement of like 2, so he was away from all my drones, so I couldn't do the action.
What are you talking about? But he was still within range of line of sight of you.
It's the weapon. It's a burst weapon. It's not a firing weapon.
What are you talking about? It is a firing weapon.
Range 2 burst. So a burst around me of 2.
You are super
I can
heavy.
fire it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
So that's why I couldn't shoot you, because you were not near any of my drones. So that's why the
wasn't-
protocol never kicked in.
Was he really not within 2 of them?
Nope, not
Okay.
that when you moved your jump thing moved them pure too far
Okay,
away. I
okay.
just moved the drones there.
All right, but you don't
So
have
the one-
you don't have loading on your weapon, right?
No.
So you can shoot it every round.
Yes.
So you could shoot
So I
it.
could fire it again on
Yeah,
him.
you could shoot it now. Or if you wanted to wait for the kaiju popping up, you could do that. No, you can't do that because it's a super heavy. You can't prepare that one.
Yeah.
Okay, unless you overcharged, then you could.
Nah, we'll just I'll just put myself in brace, so I can't be knocked or prone, basically.
Okay.
And that drones will trigger when your guy takes his move anyway. So
Oh, you've got a thing for your brace that stops you getting knocked prone, right? It's not just accuracy.
I'm still on fire.
Yeah.
I think so. I think maybe my last one actually had that, or this one.
I would check because it's going to matter.
It's my last one I had. Just wonder if I've got anything else I could do. I could use I could use my line blaster. Give us overshield, I think.
It's
Nah, it doesn't really work.
It's not really the attack for my guy you need to worry about. It's the knocking prone when it pops up. Because that's what's going to slow you down. And then if I try and grapple you. Which is what I probably should have been doing earlier, was grapple.
I think I'll just have to leave it there. So I can't really do anything else other than put myself in brace and maybe skirmish, so I can use my weapon then. Use my 2 quick moves for that then.
Yeah, brace doesn't really help with like getting grappled or prone. It just gives you resistance.
There's not really much else I can do. All my drones are out, I think. I could recall 1 or 2 that are not in use or too far away.
It's a quick action to recall, is that right?
Yeah, quick action to.
So you could recall
That's
one
it.
and then redeploy it.
Yeah, they have to be at least 10 away, so I'm just checking what ones are
Most of them.
away. Yeah, I just moved a bunch of them out. I could take the Shredder one and the Hunter back in, or an Assassin.
Well, if it's a quick action pair, then you're just going to get one.
It's a quick action pair each, and I've got 2 quick actions then, so
Yeah, because
I'll just take
one to
Shredder and
recall it
Hunter
and
back.
then one to deploy it.
Yeah, we'll take out the Hunter and redeploy it next to your guy at the top there.
Okay, just move it.
There we go.
Okay, grand. My turn.
Yep.
I mean, I should really go here first, I suppose. See, because it doesn't line up properly. Yes, I'm going to burst up through the ground. So comedian, dog catcher, and dog house all need to roll a hull save. So you two are prone. And if Prom can roll. But Prom's fine, goddammit.
What do we need?
Yeah, you two guys are prone, and then I'm going to use my... Oh wait, no, that's a quick action.
The Sentinel will start triggering all that as well because it's near range.
Yeah, okay, give me your triggers first.
It's 3 kinetic damage, basically, that's all. I don't think the snare drone's near you. And you're just off the snare drone.
It's not EP, is it?
And no kinetic, 3 kinetic.
Okay, I can eat that. That's fine. I will.
Oh, it's not too far away.
You're giving him soft cover, but I have one of these. So that's just negated. This has +4. I'm going to try and bite prom. Not bite prom, claw him. That's going to get him. That's going to be a 20 actually. But it can't do extra damage anyway. So, Prom, you will take 8 kinetic damage.
I teleported away.
Yeah. I'm assuming you're on top of that ship. You'd have to be stand top, but yeah. Okay, yeah, so you're going to take 8 kinetic, and then that's my turn. So, Tanku's next.
Median, I think, are the best. You ignore all these things from grapple, so.
Well, he's not grappled, he's prone, but yeah.
But yeah, I
Oh,
can
you
just
have the.
go around them and go through them.
But your problem will be you can't drag the ship through.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't think that point.
Yeah, I think we lost.
I don't have to beat you, I just have to slow you down. Well, you got another turn after this, so.
Unless Prom can kill him, or unless we can take him out.
What's how
I
much?
think we should blow up the ship.
How much is self-destruct damage? It's like 3d6 plus 3, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Is it facing away from me? Can I see its mouth?
You'll see his mouth, yeah.
While I'm invisible, I'm gonna jump in its mouth. Even better. I'm gonna dismount and tell the AI to jump in its mouth and self-destruct.
Yeah, that would be smart.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell my ship's AI to jump in its mouth and self-destruct while I run away.
I mean, I think that sounds like an improvised attack in terms of like getting it to where it wants to be.
Why not have it make an agility save? To see if it's fast enough to avoid me getting in its mouth.
I think. No, you'd have to beat its evasion to get in its mouth.
But would it be trying to evade eating something?
Well, it's you being able to like target yourself so you get inside its mouth. I mean, you're going to explode and probably kill it anyway, but this is just to see if you actually get inside it.
Alright, I'll just roll it d20 plus 6 since I'm invisible.
If that gives you access for that, I don't know.
I have no idea.
Sure, why not? I mean, it wouldn't make any difference anyway. Yeah, you get like under it, on it, but you're not going to get like right into its mouth. So you're just going to explode like within the general area of it.
Alright. Would that be another d20? Or would the explosion hit it no matter what?
Oh, I think it's going to be a blast, right?
Probably like a one area blast.
I feel like it may even be bigger than that. Let's see. Self-destruct. It's 4d6 explosion, burst 2. The character's got an explosion that succeed on agility save. So if you succeed, you only take half the damage. So that's going to be. Hang on, this is this as well. Okay, so Prom's okay. Your target is not okay though.
Alright, so let's go for 4d6.
Right, we will roll our agilities first, so I'm going to roll my agility. What's your save?
My save is 13.
Okay,
The save is based on grit.
Okay, so I got to... Okay, so I don't make it. I'm going to take the full damage.
How are you gonna take full damage, Tink?
I've got to do it 5 times agility saves, I think.
We'll just roll it once. There's no point doing it 5 times. Right, you're fine. And all your drones are fine.
All the drones.
Yeah, all the drones are fine. Just
Alright, let's see how
roll-
much damage they're taking. 6.
6. I mean, that will. Well, that kind of actually. And it's going to be AP because there's an explosion.
6 damage from exploding.
Well, you are a tiny
okay.
mech, so.
My mech only has 1 more structure point, and I was on fire.
That is not enough to kill it.
Well, good luck.
Wait, is it Sentinel Drone activate now?
I'm gonna use
Do Sentinel Drone.
I'm gonna use my mobility hard suit to escape and fly up the shaft.
Does the Sentinel trigger to help someone's attack? That's
No,
the
I was just
target.
hoping for the best there. It's
No.
an area thing.
No,
It basically, if it moves in the area or activates
Yeah,
anything in the area.
so it's not gonna right. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it has 1 HP left. So you nearly killed it, but how much damage does?
Oh wait, the hive would have activated because it's around the area it moved to the hive. Oh no, hive's on the other side of it. Damn it. Your drones are just a wee second away from.
What the fuck? Hang on. I know that the ship has 10 HP.
So this ship took 6 damage.
And I'm trying to see how much armor it's got. I was looking at the wrong page. It does not have any armor. It does not have an agility score. So yes, it's down to 4 HP.
Wouldn't the ship have been taking damage every time those things burst through the ground?
No, because they don't do damage when they burst to the ground. They do damage when they bite. So they're targeting who takes the bite. When they burst through the ground, that's just to knock you prone. And I'm not allowed to attack the ship as part of the mission. I mean, why would I? It's my ship, but... Okay, yeah, so your little poof of an explosion is not enough. It leaves it all scarred and burned. The thing is already riddled with holes and blasts from things that shot at it. But it's still going with 1 HP.
I pulled a Chaozu. I just died to the enemy without actually doing anything.
My other guy activates, so what's triggering on him when he activates?
Hunter, Sentinel, and Tempest.
The Tempest
Hunter.
was a hull, right?
Tempest is a hull save, yep.
I have accuracy for that.
But I'll use the Hunter one first. Because all you do is a system save on
Aye.
failure to receive lock on.
That's fine. I have accuracy for systems as well. That's fine.
Sentinel won't trigger unless you move, so it'll be the Tempest then would be the next one, which means you must see the hull 4 save.
Okay, so he does not make the hull save.
So he takes 4 engine damage and he gets knocked back 3 spaces. So it'll basically knock you into the lava.
Oh, well that's okay because I can fly.
And then the Sentinel will shoot him when he's in the lava.
Is it two spaces back? You said
3.
3.
So it should still be just in range of the Sentinel or something when it fires back. So Sentinel should shoot that thing. Which is basically just the kinetic damage.
I am
Oh,
4
I think you
away.
might
Is
just
that enough
do
for
it.
Sentinel?
No, it's 2 away from it. I thought you might have just hit it because of movement. But no, it says only if you're in the affected area.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I start falling on the lava, but I can fly, so I'm just gonna like fly away. Right.
Get some burnt wings.
Yeah, I did not get my reaction back, so I can't do the barrel roll, so I actually take that damage. And then I'm gonna move. I'm going to move here, and then I'm going to shoot. Fuck, can I see anyone?
The big thing's in the way. There's
Yeah,
big things
that's,
in the way.
that's what I was thinking.
They can see Jester flying away.
It's this little guy. Actually, yeah, I'm going to try to shoot Jester. As he's flying away, that makes sense. It's going to be a +2. I don't have accuracy. Oh, Jester, you got hit. Oh. Wait, how much armor does your armor have?
I have the mobility one, so I don't have any armor.
So that's 6 damage, and you have 6 HP, if I'm not mistaken.
Pilot HP goes up with grit, so I have 9 HP.
Oh, okay, so you are burning though.
I don't think pilots can be burned or on fire. I mean,
I think they can. They don't take heat, but they take burn.
yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
That was a move, and then that was a shoot. And I don't think I want to move again. No, because I want to block your path here. So be you, Prom.
Yes, I am going to teleport here.
Okay. I mean, you don't really need to plan your movement here if you're going to make it.
There's not enough because we need at least 2 moves of dragging it to get there, which
Okay, so
unless Prom's able to take out both characters, both enemies this turn.
yeah, I mean,
we
if,
had to clear
and-
out this big guy first. So.
yeah, so these are the last 2 guys. So I mean, if you kill them, I would say you probably complete the mission anyway.
I see the big guy. I think he's only got like 1 HP left.
He does, yeah.
So the sentinel itself will kill him potentially, or
Well,
I can
Big
actually go
guy's
until kill
probably
him.
dead, so
Yeah, Prom just killed
That's
him
what I was
anyway.
going to say. I was going to say you kill
there's
the
an
other
extra
guy.
one just in case he's not dead.
Yes, he's thoroughly dead. Over
And then I can overcharge again, I guess, and I can shoot 1 rocket or
Hang
can I
on, so you
barrage?
moved, then your quick action is to attack that, so you've got a quick action still.
Oh, alright. So then I'm gonna shoot a rocket at the other guy.
So that's only on auxiliary, right? Okay, so you can only do
Yeah.
1 damage with an auxiliary on this guy.
Even on a crit.
Even on a crit. Here's the thing that all auxiliary weapons are limited to 1 damage.
Oh wait, I can put the +3 on him as well, so I could do 4 damage to him.
Doesn't matter. If it's an auxiliary thing. If any turrets do additional damage, it would be full. But
Yeah,
auxiliary
we're at the
weapons
hunter
don't.
log. So your first successful ranged or melee attack against them each round deals +3 damage. Guess I could put that on him, right?
Yeah, but it's coming from your auxiliary weapon, so it's still limited to doing 1 damage.
Yeah, but I can do 4 damage if I do the +3.
But it becomes 1, that's what I'm saying. Like any,
Even with the hunter log?
yeah, like it says there, any auxiliary weapons that hit him get shrunk down to 1. If you hit him with any other weapon, it's fine. But auxiliary weapons are minimized.
Unless you do your reroll thing, you've got to run away from damage, or is that not? You get to trigger that only.
I didn't get the recharge on it, so I don't have it again just now.
Ironic, that would have been helpful to me just fly away from this.
Well, I had to, after I used once, I had to reroll to see if I get it, and I didn't, because you have to recharge it at 5+. Yeah, so
Alright.
so you do 1 damage to him. And I don't have any guys to take a turn with, so it would be Fiery Death who's kind of bringing up the rear.
Go, Commander Turlock. Yeah. Arrgh.
So Tark is 7 to get to here. If he clambers over this. 10 would put him there. And then he would have another action, so I'm guessing he would shoot. What he would shoot? I don't know. I'm just going to pick one of his weapons.
I think all his are mostly close quarter combats or short range ones.
No, they are definitely not. He has 2 cannons and a rifle and a close quarters weapon. This one does the most damage. I'm just going to shoot with this one. Does he have anything to hit me? No. Which is going to miss me anyway.
One never hits when he fires it.
He hits me all the fucking time. What are you talking about? He always crits me, man.
Not with that cannon, not in this gun. I remember in the last station he never hit you once with that big cannon, kept charging it up to fire it. And then boop.
You don't charge that one.
Was that the charge one? I thought it was the charge one.
No, that's just a heavy cannon. That does like causes heat to his own guy.
So it is.
So yeah, he's gonna riff as well. Which means round 10. And Prom, you can pick who goes first.
Me.
Okay, on you go.
We'll move there. I'm gonna do the hunter lock on this guy. 3+3.
Okay. Does it just automatically put Hunter Lock on him?
And it's a quick action.
Is that a tech thing?
Nah, it's just a unique action I do.
Alright. Oh yeah, that one. Okay, sure. And then what weapon are you going to use on him?
Get the +1 for the partisan for the duelist.
Is that 3 out of 2 you've got? On that?
Huh?
On your sword, is that 3 out of 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, I don't think I've got anything that affects getting meleeed, so I'll just go ahead and try and hit me. And you have accuracy, so you roll the accuracy. If you get a 2 or more, you're going to hit me. Nice.
I do.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need to hit me. Okay, so that's going to be 6, right?
That's yeah. Is that including the +3?
Yeah, because it's 3 plus 3, right?
Okay.
So that is going to be... You're going to get rid of this too. Which is a structure for me. Oh dear. Oh, okay, so yeah, I lose my weapon. My one
You
weapon.
surrender.
I lost my one weapon.
I was half expecting it to explode.
That would be unfortunate, yeah. Okay, yeah, so you shoot off my acid cannon. It's tall, thin, floaty, very flitty, agile, humanoid-looking character with an acid cannon mounted to one shoulder, and you just like swipe your sword and slice that cannon in half. And then it's my turn. And I'm going to use the repair action to repair my cannon. So you just see it like growing at an accelerated rate because it's kind of all organic. And then I'm going to overcharge, and then I'm going to shoot. No, wait, I'm not going to overcharge. Forget that. Let's not regrow the cannon. Let's just move.
Did that trigger any of my reactions?
I don't think you take a reaction when you've taken your turn.
Oh, okay.
Well, but if you're engaged, since you're still in his melee weapons threat range.
That is true, yes.
Yeah, so I was wondering if would I be able to swipe my sword at you if you move?
I'm just trying to see if I have anything that prevents that. I don't think I do. I'm flying, but besides that, yeah, you can try and hit me.
So I just roll my sword again, or
I think so, but I think you have one difficulties to it. Because it's kind of like an Overwatch action. I think it crit hits me anyway. I don't think it even matters. Okay, so that's 3 plus 3 plus 3, so it's 9. I think that might actually be enough to get me. Yep. Well. I'm going to lose another structure, so I need to roll this twice. I think that's just the same result.
yeah, I was
anyway.
more or less wondering about like, do the Blade Master dice like affect like any of that? But
I think Blade Master just lets you do extra stuff. I didn't.
mostly
read
just
all of
looks
it.
like deflecting damage
Yeah.
and stuff.
I was waiting for Jester to shout, saying, ask him to surrender.
This, and then a system of my choice is destroyed. What
At this
if I
point,
don't
I'm
have
like halfway
systems?
up the shaft to the entrance to the cave.
Yeah, he's gone. On fire. Okay, if there are no valid choices remaining, I don't have any systems, so there's not. It becomes another result. It becomes a direct hit instead. Okay. I have one structure left. The mech is destroyed. So yes, I try to like fly past you, you swipe me with your sword, and you hit like a critical component. The acid pack on the back of the mech, which supplies its ammunition, explodes, and the whole thing just kind of like melts from the inside out, and then tumbles to the side and falls into the lava. It just dissolves. You can just see it's the kind of steam of the body is in melting into the lava. Since there's no enemy, actually, no, you still need to try and drag the thing out. So has anyone got
Okay, so
enough
he's
movement? Has anyone got enough movement to make it work?
Technically, we do if we use Tarlock's one. If Tarlock moves his one, and then I can use a boost to grab it and then move it the rest of the
he
way.
would move at 5, which is about there.
I could drag it
Okay.
at 5.
You've already took your turn.
I can
Okay.
boost to get in.
So you would get in front of it with a boost, and then you can move how much?
Yeah. Move 5 as well, which just takes us there. I think it said it's the first 2 columns or something.
5 is there, yes, that is definitely where you get started. So just barely.
Just to know.
Like
I
literally,
just put-
literally the furthest you could get it is just into it.
They gather all the drones, they attach them to wee hooks, and they drag the thing up the shaft.
And I don't know if Talok was here, if he would have just ran, like I made him run for 2 turns. So if he hadn't have bailed, you might not have made it.
Yeah, there was a possibility of that.
Because although I was saying if you killed everything, you'd still be able to drag it, but it's a ship. So if you didn't get it out in time, it would just like activate its evacuation protocols and it would just like take off. So you do get to recover it. And the mission is complete.
Let's say level up in the.
You will definitely get to level up, yes. Use take the Xenotech back up to the surface. You make a radio transmission call to the Heaven Spent, detailing, the events of your mission. And they will like rendezvous or have a ship rendezvous to pick you up and take you back to the ship. Whereupon Jester will be taken immediately to get treated for 3rd-degree burns.
Fire bad.
Can I bite his leg just to off your annoyance? And then you can go for a dog and get a bite wound as well.
Wait, why are you going for my legs?
Because you nearly dragged us down to doom. You blew up the ship nearly in front of me.
I mean, you would have been fine. Your ship had, safety features. Probably.
Growling in return.
I don't know why you're annoyed. That was a really pathetic explosion.
You nearly blew at me in a drones.
I'll don't make me say it. I'll do it.
I'm protective of my pups.
Cujo, I'll do it. Don't make me say it. Cujo, you're a bad dog. Sit down.
The kitchen.
Does it do anything?
He runs off to try and find your locker and eat bite your shoes or eat your shoes.
It's going to shit in your shoe.
I'm gonna go chase after him.
You're away to medical bay, you can't catch me.
I'll tell you where Sigma Lance hides their snacks.
As you're
That was
saying
one of your
that,
croc-
you're like looking around and realizing that Sigma Lance haven't returned from their mission yet.
Oh, do they all die?
If you make an inquiry, their response, they've been waiting the response from Sigma Lance because they're supposed to have checked in by now, and they haven't.
Now I'm faced with a moral dilemma. Do I steal their stuff or wait for them to come back before I steal their stuff?
Don't understand why you steal it.
Oh, I'm gonna steal this one either way.
So
Yes, bro. What?
we have these things that pop up on the compodium, like another core bonus.
Yes, every 3rd level you get an extra core bonus.
So this one replaces one mount with a main/aux mount. What does that mean?
You can choose to replace one of your mounts with a main/aux mount.
And that'll have you can either put one heavy on that, or one main weapon and one aux weapon. Or 2 aux weapons.
Yeah, it's like a
So
multi-port.
I can turn one of my aux weapons into a main weapon.
Yep.
Alright. Hello, big gun.
And since I now actually I've discovered the table of resources and stuff you can get from downtime activities, is there anything you want to do to try and get yourselves some extra stuff for the next mission or future missions?
Yeah, I want to go see what Sigma Lance has.
Okay. Shit.
I probably shouldn't. I probably should be sneaking while I'm doing that, right?
Well, I mean, this is power at cost if you're just stealing, right? So you definitely get it. But depending on the circumstances of the request, I would choose, like, a complication. There's not a rule described with it.
One of them survives and looks for the thing I stole.
See which any of these fit. So it's going to piss someone off. I'd say it's good. Yeah, I'd say it's going to be damn risky because you're stealing, but you succeeded your thing anyway. So you know, there's going to be like guards, security, probably some kind of like video cam footage or something like that, watching who goes out of quarters and stuff like that. But I mean, using your skills for your background as such, which you can also invoke to get accuracy on the skill, on the roll. If you want to roll that and see if you can make it a crit. In fact, you get a 1, so it's going to be a crit anyway, right?
One what?
Like, even if you roll a 1, you're still going to be a 20.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just use my background then.
Yeah, so you use the background, it's going to be a crit.
So they just know something's missing. They just
So
don't know.
You're supposed to name what you want, and then you get it. So you want mech equipment and gear, right?
Yeah, I'll look for some. Maybe they have some custom pilot gear or something.
Yeah, roll a d20. We'll just randomize it. Okay, systems reinforcement. You get +1 accuracy to skill checks made with one of your mech skills of your choice. So hull, agility, systems, or engineering.
Is that a permanent one?
It will apply for the next mission you choose to apply it to. And this is for skill checks, not saves. So it's not for like hull saves, agility saves. It's just for roles that are going to use one of those skills.
Oh.
Because like your combat one is, I think it's a systems role, right?
Which combat one?
Like skirmish is a systems one, right?
Only if you're using a smart weapon, right?
Actually, are they linked to skill? I would think so. No, they're not. Yeah, so whichever skill you want to link it to, you get +1 accuracy if you're doing skill checks.
Probably agility. Yeah.
Yeah, just make a note of that somewhere. It's a systems reinforcement, it's called.
Are we just in a feud with Sigma Lance now? Is that what happened?
Yeah, they're kind of rivals. That's what it was in the end.
It was
Whether we keep beating them.
yeah, it was a friendly rivalry. There wasn't like a serious rivalry.
And then I just started stealing all their stuff.
And Tarlok started kicking him in the nuts all the time.
It was an accident the first 3 times.
Yep. Get that right now.
Fido, do you want to do any downtime activity to try and get resources or anything like that?
I was going to ask Sugar to see if we can get into this. Was it Cybertech or Cyberdyne? Can't remember. The company that I was basically we're working on.
Cybernautica.
Found information.
Cybernautica Systems, I think that's what I called them.
Yeah, I was going to say. So we're fighting quite a lot of these sort of alien creatures. So I want to see if you can hack in to try and get like a blueprint of a weapon plan we can use. Or something. So obviously the main thing's obviously like me to go against them, or to fight against the alien creatures. So I was wondering if there must be something else behind it, or something we can steal and use.
You can also invoke your background prom and roll a 1d6. I think I'm doing this right when you invoke a background that's accuracy. Oh, that's 15. It's still a pass anyway. It's just not critical. So sorry, you want a weapon?
We'll look and see if there's something we can develop, like a weapon. We can like they'll have, also they made me as a bioweapon against them. Again, so there's possibly they've made some other types of weapons as well. So it's going to see if we can find a plan or something. You can see if there's a like experimental
Right.
weapon we could build and possibly use.
Okay, to see if they've got any gear on board the fleet that you could use. So it's a gear thing again. So and you don't know what it is you're looking for, so you want to roll 1d20 for me. Tank.
That's it.
Jump jets. Your mech can fly when moving. So it's like a free system. It's only for one mission though.
I'll write that in the thing.
And is there anything you want to try and get a hold of from? There are tactical advantages, resources, and then there's equipment. Or you can do all the things with contacts and information gathering and all that stuff. So, what one, or if any, do you want to go for a problem?
Okay, fuck. What should I do?
Yours, well, I think the type of mech yours is. So yours works best with. You want something that helps boost your close combat abilities, or something maybe helps boost your teleport.
Well, I
things or
mean,
something
you can
or
get
sensor.
tactical advantages, which are things that can help the whole team in the mission.
Oh yeah, I can try that. Do I have to roll like event or create or?
Well,
is it like a hack?
what is it you want to do to try and get the tactical advantage? Do you want to just like look up information on Sigma's mission?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Okay.
Let's look up their mission. See what's going on.
Roll a d6 as well. Okay, so that's a crit. Alright, so why don't you roll 2d20 for me? It's a 19 and a 14. Okay. And the 14 is... Okay, so you find out that Sigma's mission was to the world of Lida. Lida is a mining colony, essentially. There's about 180,000 people working there. It's a very harsh environment of a planet, so all of this settlements and buildings and stuff are subterranean. They've been there for like decades, mining out this rock of a planet, a world. The atmosphere is very thin and toxic. There's spots of high levels of radiation all over the planet. And Sigma were down there just to basically what you guys were doing on FOMO, whatever I called it. FOMO. They were just down there to investigate what was happening. The colony hadn't reported in for a while. But after landing and saying that they'd discovered several casualties of the workers there, they went further underground to investigate. And at that point, there was reports from the analysis feedback from the mechs saying that they'd suffered damage. One of them had been critically damaged, and then they all went like quiet. And they haven't reported back since. There's been 2 attempts made to try and contact them, which has not worked. The Heaven Spent is now approaching their location, and they're going to launch a sortie, probably Omega Lance, to go down and investigate and retrieve them. So knowing that ahead of time, you will be able to secure a custom harness, which allows you to carry an extra pilot weapon, and 2 extra pieces of pilot gear.
For everyone, or just from?
For everyone in the team. Each person will get a custom harness. Or extended harness, it says.
So is that like an extra weapon for your pilot or your mech?
Your pilot, your guy. You can take
Uh.
two extra pilot gear and one extra pilot weapon. In addition to that, you are able to access Sigma Lance's commander's personal AI assistant.
Does that mean I control their mech now?
It means you can like ask it questions about Sigma Lance, and you can also bring it along with you to help advise you.
Where are they? I can ask it that.
I would inform you that they are currently on LIDA, undertaking a recon mission.
Else I should ask
What's
it.
the back?
Sorry?
Sorry, you go.
I was asking if there's anything else that you think we should ask the robot.
Parameters or mission, was it based on underground or is it close combat, that type of thing?
You can, well, I mean, I can tell you what they took. So one of them took a close combat mech equipped for like melee fighting. One of them took one that was equipped for like with the flamethrower shotgun. One of them was like a command module mech, so it's using lots of drones like your one. And the other one was just like a really tanky build for absorbing fire, while the other ones attacked. And the other one, the fifth one, sorry, is just going to be like an all-out striker built for damage. So yes, they were prepared for like underground close combat kind of battle. The largest one they took was a size 2. I will say the data you have showed that the tunnels, some tunnels are up to a size 3, but not all of them.
See, the harness things, what is it? We get an extra weapon and
An
what?
extra pilot weapon and an extra 2 pilot gear.
I put
And
my
that's just this mission.
Oh, you go, Pro.
I was just saying I put my other core passive bonus into my core system passive thing.
Sure. Yeah, you get 2, so yeah.
I just put it there so I remembered to change out one of my things before the next one next week.
And sure enough,
That
you will be
bonus.
brought in for a briefing in about an hour's time, where you're told that Signal Lance hasn't answered, and Omega Lance, you guys are going to be sent down since you've done so well so far, to investigate what's happened, and if you can at all assist Sigma Lance and get them out of there alive. And if not, they're alive, to investigate and find out what happened to them. You don't have any immediate results just now of the Xenotech, the ship that you retrieved, but they are studying it. So by the end of the next mission, they will have data about what exactly that is revealed. But at the moment, it seems like the ship itself is organically grown, which is something that hasn't been encountered before. Organic things that can travel through the void of space. And it's highly peculiar how this fairly low level technological level race have managed to come up with such things in such a short space of time. Is there anything else you want to do on this ship? Since we're going to have time.
Just working on some upgrades. Is the backpack thing a permanent thing? Just so I know when I'm fixing it.
Yeah, sure, why not? I think it's maybe for one mission, but yeah, just have it, because the pilot gear doesn't come into things very often anyway. I'm assuming you just want to wait until next... Well, I don't know actually, because you're not going to be here next week, Tink, right?
I won't be here next week for it.
So I don't know if you just want to wait till next week when you don't have Tink, or if you just want to do part of it this week. That doesn't make any sense either, starting it with you and then not having you next week.
Yeah.
I think we should just wait
Yeah.
until we have everyone here.
Right.
Otherwise, someone's just gonna join halfway through and be confused by what's going on.
Well, since we can't play next Sunday, Tink, can you play during the week next week?
This week, if I can play during the week.
This week?
Don't know. No, I'm busy Monday. That I'll have to get back to you and let you know if I can.
Right, you check and get back to me, because if we could do it on a different day to have everybody, that would be better.
I'm only free on Monday and Tuesday next week,
Okay.
unless you want to do it later for us. but early
Okay,
for you.
well, alright, well, Monday, Tuesday's no good for me, because I got my other games.
We'll just stick to Sunday then, dude.
Okay,
Or Saturday. Does Saturday work for you, Tank?
I can't do the Saturday or Sunday next week. Next week I'm probably full up. So
It's his birthday.
Okay.
why don't you see if there's a submission or something you could do with the guys then, and I can join in the following one if there's any
I
issues
mean,
with that.
I made it so it's a short one, it's a small map. But, I mean, we could skip the week and do it the week after with everybody if you wanted. It just means I'm going to have to shorten the campaign by a week because I'm on a schedule.
If you want to start it, I can use rather than using obviously the Hydra mech, I've got my other mech, the stake, that one's up to date as well. So I could just use that one, and it's easier for you just sort of do what it would do basically. I mean, basically armor, tank, shoot, move.
Right, just let them control it, you mean?
Yeah, you can do it that way, rather because the drone one's too complicated for letting just everybody having a go with that one. But the stake one's obviously very basic. So if you want to start a wee one of that one, then now just that, and then obviously it's there.
Well,
Because at the moment also we're missing prom as well.
Because we'd only be doing like 20 minutes anyway.
Yeah, because I'm still making my new mech from the level up thing.
How about that then? I'll update the stake with my sort of
With your
upgraded
stuff,
stats and stuff, and then it'll be ready for you just to use and just use it sort of as an NPC thing for that day.
Yeah, okay, that'll
It's
work.
quite easy to use that one. It's literally it's bunker mode if you need to use it, making a base to defend yourselves for a bit, or what's the other? I gave it a charge blade, so it's got close combat, but it's mainly this big gun you just put into skirmish mode and it fires this big cannon everywhere.
Yeah, we could do that. Right, and then you'll still get your level up for doing the mission as well. I mean, I was going to give you it next week anyway, because I wasn't going to make you miss a level up because you were off on your birthday.
I already missed one level up, and another one will probably put me.
Yeah, but that was your fault for not being there.
True.
If it's your birthday, I'm not going to penalise you, but if it's like something else, then yeah.
Well, the bio ammo needs to be increased, so I've got bio ammo as well for the kaiju things or creatures to try it.
Yeah, as long as it's a cannon or a rifle, that's what the ammo's for.
Yeah, giant assault cannon. I've put the jump boost thing on it. Everything else seems alright. I just need to put a new core bonus on it.
Yeah. Alright, well, if you want to do
sort of
that, I'll just make it like a duplicate of and make that available for them so they can move it around and stuff.
I found one that I want to try for that. Do you remember in Tron how those motorcycles make walls as they move?
Yes.
This one flies and does that.
Jesus Christ. So it will be like underground the map, like that one was, but there is still like height to it, so you can still like fly over things and shit.
Is it like a mech thing, like a size requirement, or?
You can be up to size 3, But if you're bigger than a size 1, there will be some passages you can't fit down. But it is a small map, it's not a big one. Because I thought we might actually have done it today if you got through that one quick enough. So I don't... It might only take up half a session. Although there are a lot of enemies.
And do we have to save the squad?
You're to try and save them if they're not already dead. And if they are dead, you're to investigate what happened.
Do we charge them money for saving them?
I mean, you could, but nobody seems to use money much in this game. For anything, because of the nature of it.
You just gotta charge
That's something you don't listen.
Somebody will probably want to take extra seats, or a seat, maybe. Or be big enough and fast enough to, like, drag them. Since you're, like, rescuing them. Assuming they're alive.
I'm going with another half-size mech.
I'll put a wee boost thing on that one, then it can be the one that can carry people then.
Oh, can I invent something that lets me teleport with items?
No. Because that would just break every mission there is.
What if you have a compartment and you put them inside of your mech and then teleport?
That would be fine. Yeah, I couldn't argue with that.
Should all mechs have compartments by default?
I mean, you would think so, but no, you have to take it to the system to get, like, extra seats.
Ah, okay, you gotta give them a system for that. I don't know about all that.
You gotta get the Baylor, and it can turn people into a swarm of nanobots and eat them, and then maybe reconstruct them, like, with a small chance of failure.
Yeah, I do talent whenever I do a crit. I do my full damage as possible.
I mean, the amount you guys crit, that's probably a good one.
I found a pretty good gun. It if it doesn't kill someone or give them structure damage, it only deals 2 damage.
So either kills them or does bugger all.
Yeah,
I mean, your weapon in that one was doing bugger all anyway.
it's like a 2d6 or it just does 2 damage.
I'll find the mech system thing that lets me carry somebody. Or carries people, and add that to the stake for it.
I'm pretty sure it's a thing, right?
It's a system thing you have to pay for, I think, to do it.
Yeah. You can take it multiple times though, so you get more seats. There's 5 members in Signal Lance, if I'm remembering right.
Yeah, it's the same as we've got in our team.
No, there's only 4 of them actually.
That's it.
Liberty, Colossus, Strider, and Spider. I was thinking there's 5 because of the captain, but he's with Gamma Lance.
I'll have that upgrade so it's ready for next week anyway.
Cool.
You find another good passive board I can put into it now.
So this was still 7. So next week's going to be 8. I think we might only be doing 10 missions now anyway, because this one went on to. But I don't know. The next one might go quicker. We might get through it quicker. I'll need to prepare the one afterwards.
Like having to actually think more that we actually need to have in terms of our team and how our team made up now.
Yeah, I mean,
I think we're quite balanced.
it won't just be like mindless kaiju either. Like, they're obviously gonna evolve and stuff.
I think somehow we're fairly balanced between attacking and defending and stuff like that between
The
us all.
players are super fucking powerful, mate, honestly. Like, I mean, the enemies can be quite meaty. I mean, they've got like 30 life and 15 to 18 evasion, which is quite tanky. But things that are super tanky aren't really a lot of fun to fight because you're just like hitting and hitting and hitting until it goes down.
It just turns into a slog.
Yeah. But then the opposite of it, when it's all grunts and they all just go down to 1 HP, is a little crappy as well.
I remember the very first mission, it's just a bunch of human characters and then shoot a bomb, blows half of them up, so this one's dead, this one's dead, this one's dead, and it's just a big mountain of corpses at the end.
I mean, I've been limiting myself anyway, story-wise, like I said, because it's a lot of biological guys, monstrosities, but I could try to add a little more variety in it.
And there's more time, more research, more kaiju weapons.
I mean, I can't be arsed fucking trawling through it and thinking synergies and all that. I got other stuff to do. I'm just picking ones that sound kind of interesting for the mission I have in mind. Like, I thought those ones slowing you down would add to it, and it did kind of work.
I don't know, the shooting one was pretty good, but I think it was just because it was so hard to hit.
He was good, like, survive-wise, but he did, like, fuck all damage. He did, like, 4 damage when he hit you. There's not a lot. I mean, if you got a crit, he would do more damage, but I never seem to crit when I shoot you. Not a lot of the bad guys do a lot of damage. Those one guys did. What the fuck are they called? Mirages? Spectres.
Samurai ones or something.
Yeah, the Spectres, the ones that were on the space station, they could do a lot of damage because they got a second attack. But yeah, I mean,
Samurai ones you had Samurai's ones you had previously as well, the Ronin ones, they were quite
yeah,
good as well.
yeah, they're pretty good. If they get the deflect off.
I'm really liking the half-size mech just because they have a lot of stuff that do things when they're smaller, or fighting mechs that are way too big for them.
Yeah, yeah.
The Neapolitan or something, or is it
No, the
Napoleon?
The Napoleon, if you activate its core ability, you can't communicate with other pilots through comms.
That would make you very interested in your character alone.
Yeah, because you just have a shield that just like separates you from reality somehow.
Everyone would be thinking you're planting more bombs.
I mean, probably would be.
Yeah. I'm just wondering how you're supposed to use it since you can't attack while you have it, but you can still make improvised attacks.
Oh, surely it's just limiting you to improvised attacks. Then.
Well, it says you can still use all abilities that have the shield tag, but I think they might have a weapon that has the shield tag.
Right.
I'm just not sure how that would work.
You probably still use your tech attacks and protocols, though, right?
No, but you also can't be targeted by tech attacks.
Right. Well, I mean, that's an objective make then, right? Because you're just ignoring attacking things and going for objective.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna go with the Duskwing. It just flies around and makes holograms. And Tron Wall for some reason.
I got the shield icon for Tron Wall. I need to find the hologram one.
Oh shit, Zach said he just made the same one.
Well, it'll be different variants, right? Because you get different stuff you've unlocked.
Yeah, I'm still gonna use I like the AI for the Swallowtail, because it just gives you a chunk of the map you can always see. And you can just keep switching it.
Yeah.
A 50 square or something, is it? 50?
It's got a 50 range and it doesn't need line of sight or anything.
Yeah, that'd be the whole fucking twice the map, because the next one's only like 25 wide.
And then I'm grabbing getting the Monarch's ability, where you can just launch missiles and they float in the air until someone moves by them.
There's something that's quite funny. See the expanded compartment? Your mech has a space for size, one additional non-mech character or object of size and a half. So technically you can carry your mech if it's a size and a half.
No,
Yeah, it'd be fine.
Well, if it's person size staff, that's 3 people, right? Because people are half size.
Oh, so you could have two half-size mechs.
That's what it says character or object of size and a half to ride it as a passenger in the cockpit.
size 1.5.
Is it size
It's-
1.5?
No, size half. Size half.
Yeah, size half is a person, yeah. Or has Mick.
Alright, I'm gonna go and smoke. I'll talk to you all later.
Yeah, I'm tired. Who's there?
Yep, catch you later.